Hi guys, this is a project I did a little while back to make a radio controlled car using scratch built steering. I've just bent up some bits of wire, got an electric motor there, and as the motor turns, the steering turns one way, and if you put the power through the motor the other way, it turns the other way. But there's nothing that actually tells it to go back to the middle. So when you're driving along, it's absolutely fine, you can steer with it all right, but going in a straight line's a bit of a problem. Now, I did promise at the end of the series, the project series, that I would do something to do a self-centering mechanism. Now, quite a few suggestions. We could just put some rubber bands across here, and as long as they're tensioned right, that should bring it back to the middle. Or maybe some springs do the same thing. But I was looking at this club card, or whatever you want to call it, like a credit card. It's a bit of plastic. And I was wondering if that would be flexible enough to push it back into the middle. If I cut it into a sort of a T shape and then heat it a bit so I can twist it, so we can have that hot glue to the front there to hold it in place, but then, as I say, some sort of T shape going this way, twisted vertically to go into that slot there. I just wonder if it'll work. I think it's worth a try. That's what I'm talking about, cutting it into that sort of a T shape and then heating it a little bit just there so we can twist it vertically and stick it there. So that's what I'll do. Now, some strong scissors would probably do the job. I've got these tin snips, as they're called, for cutting thin metal. So I'll try these. Something like that, twist that and see if it's strong enough. I'll use this light because it gets quite hot, and I'll just heat it over that. You don't want to actually touch the bulb with it, that might cause the bulb to crack, but you see that's gone nice and soft. It's twisted very easily. I'll get some hot glue, stick that in. It's all a bit temporary. My idea is I show you my theories, and then it's up to you to improve them if you want them to work better. Well, that's annoying. I wanted to demonstrate the steering, but it looks like the receiver has died. And I think it's that chip has gone. There's a bit of a bubble on it. So I would guess I've probably overpowered this receiver and burnt it out. So that's the end of that little project until I get a different receiver.